Going for a drive in the 1967 camper. Okay. Hi, here we are. Okay. We are on Elvis Presley long lost footage, I think. I'm not expecting that many of you to join me. We're going to do a 20-minute drive. It's we've got to pick up my son Rio, who's 17, from his job. He is saving up for a car. He's been doing loads of driving lessons, and he works in a leisure centre where, like, as a lifeguard and other things in the gymnasium, and he's done really well. So the car he wants is going to be about £2,500. I've told him I'll give him £1,000 if he saves up 1,500. So that's where we are, yeah? Okay. He told me his next payday he would have saved up £1,200. Bearing in mind he's also been paying for his driving lessons. I did pay for a load of driving lessons for him, but I did say to him I want him to pay. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna just call him back, let him know. Actually, 1 minute, guys, hang on. He's such a pain. The problem is, hang on. Whoa. The problem is, guys, if I answer the phone, hang on. If I answer, right, guys, can you still hear me? Hang on. Why do they do that? Can you still hear me? Angie, can you still hear me? 1 second. Angie, yes, okay, all right. All right, that's good. So we're having a drive then. Let's get a bit of a window view. Okay, we're in Lenny. This is Lenny, the 1967 right-hand drive camper van. It does have a bed. It's got a tiny little cooker. You can live in it. Every now and then it breaks down. I have restored it. I know how to build a camper van. You could give me a camper van and a Volkswagen Beetle. You could give me one in little pieces and I would be able to build it. That's how good I am with Beetles. I have built 4 Beetles. The last Beetle I had was a black Herbie. So it was delivered to me in little pieces with no doors, no engine, no anything. No seats, and I pieced it together. It took me about, it didn't actually take me that long, about 5 months, and I decided to turn it into a black Herbie. I always loved Herbie as a kid growing up. Do we all, come on guys, we all love Herbie, don't we? Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, all of the Herbie classics, even the newer Herbie that was in the 90s with Matt Dillon is really good, yeah? All of my kids love Herbie. So when I had this Beetle delivered to me, I was determined to turn it into a Herbie, but because it was black and I didn't want to, it was matte black, yeah? I didn't want to paint it, so I made a decision it was going to be a black Herbie with all the stripes and the number. I think the number was 53, is that right? And I loved it. I loved it. I didn't really want to sell it, but I did sell it. The reason I sold it is because I wanted to buy this camper van. This camper van was £25,000. Yeah. So I think it's 25,500. So this is a very expensive vehicle, even in the UK. A right-hand drive just the fact that it's right-hand drive, you add on £10,000 in value. So to buy it, I had to sell 3 vehicles. So 2 Beetles, two Beetles and 1 camper van. And that only raised £14,000. And then I had to pay the other 11.5. But they are investments. They are investments, guys. So they do go up in value in the long term. You know, they go up and down in value, but generally, if you keep them long enough, they go up in value. So it's not spending really, it's investing. You do have to maintain them. You do have to regularly repair them. They do break down. I don't recommend anybody owns a classic car unless they know how to fix it. Seriously, guys, don't buy a classic car if you don't know how to fix it. Yeah, you will spend all your money on garage fees, paying mechanics and breakdown services. I fix everything on this car. No matter what goes wrong on this car, I fix it. I even built the engine. This engine is a 1600 twin port engine, and I took it to little pieces and put it back together. So the point of what I'm saying is you have to know how to fix these things. If you don't buy one. Yeah, and they can be a nightmare. Sometimes you're driving along happily and you love them and it's all good, it feels comfortable, but then they break down and it's a nightmare, and the nightmare can go on for weeks trying to fix them. So it isn't all good. The reason I like camper vans is because I like how it feels to drive something in 1967. If you want to feel how it felt to go down the roads in 1967, the smell, just the comfort, the ride feels where you go bumpity in the road, you buy a classic car. I love to feel like I'm driving in 1967. Yeah, that's why I like Volkswagen split screen. It's the one that you want to end up with. Yeah, the split screen is the one that everyone wants. So this was like a dream for me. To get a Volkswagen split screen was a dream for me. Yeah. Now I do have times where I regret buying it. Sometimes I'm like, oh no, why did you spend £25,000? It's a lot of money, guys. Even for me, that is a lot. Have you ever heard of Banksy? Have you guys ever heard of Banksy? Banksy, obviously the famous artist, yeah? I think he's from Bristol, isn't he? Well, I got an old Beetle. I restored it. A lot of work, a lot of welding. Had to do the engine and stuff, and brakes and all the rest of it. And I decided to call the Beetle Dismaland. Dismaland was a Banksy show that was done in an old derelict swimming pool. Look it up, Western Supermare, Dismaland, Banksy, and my Beetle was themed on that. Dismaland, Banksy. Look it up, guys. It's world famous. Many very famous people visited it. Okay, and I themed my Beetle on that. It's actually really good. I thought it looked good as well. I do like to give my cars a theme. Now, this one, the 67 camper, I didn't want to theme it because this one just looks good as it is. I have got the TCB logos on it, obviously taking care of business, yeah. But I didn't want to mess with this one. I wanted to keep the paintwork as it was. It's like a burgundy colour. Someone's broken down. Go on then, get around me, mate. broken down in front of me, but it's okay. That is a good speed for me. He must see it's real. You see how he's doing that? It tells me that his car's gone into limp mode. Yeah. Usually, when a car goes in limp mode, it's usually something silly, really. But seems to be driving all right. He must be worried. Maybe it's not enough water. Oh, he's speeding up now. Oh, he's all right now. I don't know why he did that. All right, we'll be back in a minute, guys. So when I get back, I'm going to go for a dog walk. I don't think I'm going to be live. I don't know. We'll see. Beautiful drive. But yeah, classic cars, guys. They're in my blood. They're in my blood. I can't help it. I think even if I sold this one, I would buy another one. I just, yeah. I quite like the thought of a Porsche, but let's get out here. But to be honest with you, I'm always going to get a camper van so I can get the kids in it. If I sold this, I would buy another camper van. Yeah, a classic, of course. I quite like caravans. I don't know, what do you call caravans, guys? You call them RVs? I keep saying this. Our British people, Team Elvis, on our channel has increased 30%. We still have 35% Americans, and I've noticed that the age as well, our average age group now is 50 to 70 is our average age group now, where it used to be older. It used to actually be 65 and up. So our age group has lowered. Not really sure why. It might be because I'm doing more videos and less lives. It's attracting a different audience. Defending Elvis, our other YouTube channel, because obviously we're on long lost footage now. Defending Elvis is now, it's just had 140 new subscribers, which I love. So we must be doing something right, guys. Ooh, I can feel a nice breeze. So yeah, I'm nearly home, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go for a walk. I'll take Ella for a walk. I might do 2 walks. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a live. If I do a live, it'll probably be on Defending Elvis, I think. Probably on Defending Elvis. If I do a live. Alright, nearly home, guys. So really, obviously that pizza's at home, innit? So my Aurora's gone with Rosa to that. Do you hear about Jack? No. It all kicked off last night with Talia when he was out, and the police have been called. That it's quite serious. He's probably gonna go down. Yeah, she was out, and he was like. So I'm just telling my son about an incident when my daughter was out with friends. There was somebody who was being quite nasty, and the police were called.
What did you say, Talia?
Loads of just really bad stuff.
Randomly outside,
No, randomly, I think. Well, she told me that he just started out of nowhere, and then it carried on. It started by Lloyd's Bank, and then it carried on to Saspar, and the doorman were involved. Eventually, the police were involved. But remember, he's under. You know, when you come out of prison.
probation.
Yeah, he's on that, so he's broke his probation, so he'll probably go back to prison. Long story, guys. But you know, they don't take you back straight away. You know, it's like there'll be a procedure. So it's all crazy. So all right, we're nearly home, guys. So, do any of you want to buy a classic car? Does it appeal to any of you? I'll tell you what, most of the repairs that I learned to do were on YouTube. YouTube is so good. Anything you want to learn, go on YouTube. Anything. It's like I fix my phones. You know, the screens on phones and stuff. I do it on YouTube. In fact, anything. If it's my wife's car or on YouTube, and then YouTube is your friend. You smell a bit petrol. Can you smell petrol or not? very slightly petrol-y smell. Oh, I know why. There's too much petrol in the tank. So if I go round a bend really fast, you can smell the petrol in the tank swishing around. So it definitely seems to have cooled a little bit, and the breeze has just started to pick up, which I think will be a bit nicer. I want to walk about 4.5 miles tonight. I'll do 3 walks, guys. I'm going to do one with the dog, one with me. I think the first walk I'm going to do is no dog. Second walk with the dog because it's too hot for Ella. Ella doesn't like walking in the hot. So the cooler it is, Ella's going to be happier. And then I'll have a bit of dinner. I'm going to have meat tonight. Today for dinner I had eggs, bacon and a small bit of steak. So I'm full of meat today. That curry I had did not agree with me. Did you like your curry, Rio?
Yeah.
I just had too much. My tummy didn't like it. Sticking to them, a bit of veg, maybe a little bit of fruit, a few nuts. Sticking to that. I've learned salad. I'm fine with salad. I'm no good with potato, rice, pasta, or pizza, or bread, or oats. Cereals. I'm no good with cereals. So my body, I've sort of learned what my body likes. Fatty meat, eggs, bit of veg, bit of nuts, bit of salad, bit of fruit. My body seems to be fine with all fruit. I've never had a problem with fruit. I don't tend to have apples. They're a bit hard for my tummy. I don't tend to have apples. I tend to go for softer fruit and low carb fruit. It suits, you know, I'm on carnivore diet, I'm on keto diet. My weight has been maintaining around 11 stone 4 for quite a while now, for about 8 months. 11 stone 4 seems to be my happy weight. I started at 12 stone 5. So I'm happy with that, guys. Sorry that I've had my top off. Don't mean to offend anyone, but it's a heat wave in the UK, so that's how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, we're home, guys. Thank you. See you later on, maybe on a